Hello, back to Trum Lasya channel. Today we are gonna learn about lesson 2 components of food. So let's begin. Objectives of this lesson. Today we are gonna learn about carbohydrates, fats, and the test taken by carbohydrates. A. Test for sugars. B. Test for starch in carbohydrates and for fats. So let's begin. Nutrients in food. We have different types of nutrients: carbohydrates, vitamins and minerals, rosage. Water comes in the group of rosage. Fats, proteins. Energy giving foods are carbohydrates required for providing energy to the body. It provides energy to the body, keeping the cells alive. There are two types of carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates, the glucose or sugar, they are easily absorbed by our body. Complex carbohydrates, starch, they need to be converted into simple carbohydrates to be absorbed by our body. For examples of simple carbohydrates, table sugar, sugar and sugar cane are the simple carbohydrates. The next comes but not the least is complex carbohydrates. The things are bread, cereals, pasta, rice, potatoes, beans, chestnut, sweet corn, yam are the complex carbohydrates. So, raw bananas are also. So the test of sugar is called Benedict's test. This is the keyword, Benedict's test. Benedict test aim is to test the presence of sugar in the food sample. The requirement is food sample, Benedict solution, test tubes, test tube holder, Bunsen burner and water. If you have all these things, you can do this test. Procedure is very easy. Take little quantity of food sample in the test tube, add water and mix the sample, shake it, okay? Add few drops of Benedict solution to the sample. Benedict solution is in the blue color, okay? So heat the sample for 1 minute using Bunsen burner. Observations. So depending the quantity of sugar present in the food sample, the color of the sample solution turns from green to brick red. Green means low sugar content. Blue means nothing sugar like that. Green means traces of sugar. Yellow means medium sugar content, and brick red means high sugar content. Conclusion. So the appearance of brick red color indicates the presence of high glucose content in sugar. So test for presence of starch. The aim is to test the presence of starch in the food sample. So the test for starch is known as iodine test. Requirements: food samples, iodine solution, test tubes and Bunsen burner. Procedure: take small amount of food sample in the test tube, add some water to the sample and shake it. Heat and test tube for 2 minutes and then cool it. Add iodine solution. Observation: food sample turns to bluish black color. Conclusion: change in color of food sample to blue to blackish indicates the presence of starch in the sample. So fats, come on to the group of fats. So let's begin. So fats is the high energy giving foods required for first one is providing energy. It provides energy and storage of energy in the body. Yeah, that's why we get some fat in our stomach, right? That's the storage of energy in the body. Observations of some vitamins. We pronounce vitamins as vitamins and vitamins. You can pronounce it in the both ways. So I like to be vitamins. Okay, vitamins. Vitamins fat soluble by the body. So let's know first what is fat soluble. Everything you're gonna learn. So we have two types of fats. Okay, one is plant-based fats. Plant-based fats are unsaturated fats. They call unsaturated fats. And animal based fats are saturated fats. And saturated fats are liquid in room temperature. Animal based fats are solid in room temperature. So these examples over here you see of plant based fats are wrong actually. This I didn't get the photo of that, so I just pasted this. So nuts and seeds, this is told that nuts and seeds oil are made from this. Chocolate melts right in the room temperature, that's why. So we have another examples over here, more information. So unsaturated, this is the oil, but you have almonds oil. So unsaturated fats, are mostly plant based. Liquids at room temperature, fatty acid chains are bent. Yeah, they are bent. Okay. Examples: olive oil, sunflower oil, avocado oil. So if you see here, saturated fatty acids on the side, unsaturated fatty acids, they are bent. This chain is bent for that, but this chain is straight. Okay, means they get into liquid form. So saturated fats is mostly animal based, solids at room temperature, and fatty acid chains are straight. Butter and ghee. You know, if excess of fat, we get red a body like fat and stomach front, and we cannot see the down part. This is because the fat in the body is gonna just how much fat ever you eat every day, chips, burgers, and all. Your stomach grows up and up and up. It leads to obesity. Obesity also leads to diabetes and heart attacks, which are not good for your health. Test for the presence of fat. This is a very simple test. You can do that very easily. To test the presence of fat oil in this food sample, you require food sample and a filter paper or a tissue paper or just a thin paper. So you can use that A4 sheet thin papers you can use. Take little quantity of food sample and wrap it into the folds of filter paper. Press it and keep it aside for few minutes. Observation: oily stains appears on filter paper if the food sample contains oil and fat, like this. How if you eat a burger given by anyone, you see some oily sting, right? That's fats. So the next one. So okay, we are done with these two topics for today. So please subscribe my channel for more updates. Bye.